everybody, welcome to a stream. This is very unexpected of me doing a stream. I wanted to try and do a stream, see how it goes, see what we could kind of do inside of this. Sorry, I'm not doing anything inside of Minecraft. Basically, we're in this Anarchy server. This is actually run by ND and Top 10 Pot Noodles. Both of them friends from like a while back, you know what? Haven't really done much with them, so they wanted me to kind of stream on here a while back, like a couple of weeks ago or something, and I wasn't really doing streams or recordings or anything really then. As you see, we got a little mini map. Basically, it's an Anarchy server, or what I'm on is the Anarchy part of the server. You can join me by going down into the description, and we have the server ID down there, so you can come and join me and ND and whoever else on the server, and you can come and use your hack clients across Bedrock and Java edition, what means that you can actually do quite a lot. And I'm gonna talk about a few things during this stream, because I bet some people have questions about my series that I'm starting, what's called Cocoa Craft, and all of that. I did say that I was gonna send off the video or the live stream to my friends, so I'm just going to quickly do that, because otherwise it's not going to be great, because you got to kind of advertise, you got to kind of go like, oh yeah, we'll do all of this. My YouTube's not really fast or anything. I got the chat right up near the side, so I can actually see what you're kind of saying. There's little plugins like /echest, so you can store stuff in your echest. So I've stored a few heads and blaze rods and some diamonds, some emeralds, some steaks, some tools, just general items that I would technically need if I die at any stage, or kind of need to do something. So yeah, I've kind of stored some stuff in there. I can kind of do that to the iron as well. And you can come along, you can come and try and kill me if you really want. You can come and help me. I'm gonna try and probably do something like a little factions, not a factions thing, but like I kind of want to like go towards rather destroying the world, like completely destroying, or advancing the world. Either one is pretty good. We can kind of like start a team together. Where did I go in there? Kind of start a team together, kind of like try and why am I? Okay, that's really stupid. And it's really up to what the kind of community kind of ends up doing. So we can kind of like ND left, so it's only me on here. It can kind of be like the community through the next like year or so might advance to something crazy. It might advance to something completely nuts, what ends up being like something like 2B2T, or it could be just a friendly community on here. It matters what the community ends up doing, what I might end up doing. I might go for the opposite side, or I might go for the more friendly side, or it depends what sort of group I end up creating, and I kind of want to show that by doing this. Sorry, I keep on leaving the game. I'm kind of like trying to do this. So another thing is, thank you very much for 61 subscribers. We've went up to 61 subscribers during this time, and I'm gonna be doing occasional streams. I might do daily streams at some stage, and I'm going to be doing my Minecraft series, what I'm doing as sort of like a solo thing, but I'll advance it up to like a full-blown joint effort in the near future, hopefully. This nether is dangerous as hell. We'll probably go to the overworld in just a second. But yeah, if you want to join me, come below and all that. And I'm gonna be messing around on other servers and all that. There's a server that someone actually started what they wanted me to kind of like stream on, and all of that. They saw that I had like 50 something subscribers at the time, and they were like, "Hey, can you stream? Can you record?" I ended up recording for like an hour on there, messing around with them. Then never released it because I never really done anything with it. Like when you record for like over an hour, and you're like, I now have to sit there for over an hour looking for all this footage and editing it. It really doesn't help. That's why on my main series, what I'm doing, the Cocoa Craft series, I didn't really record in one bulk. I kind of went a little bit more towards a more relaxed approach. Like my dogs are. Why can't I move? My dogs are kind of going at my door because I'm speaking and they can hear me and all that. It's not hot or anything, so they're not. Yeah, shut up. It's Wade. He just wants to get in because I'm speaking and kind of like he knows I'm here, and they just want attention. And I try and give them much attention as possible. It's just you can't give them the attention like every second of every single day. It's fair enough, I guess. Like you can't just like you can't give them like everything that they kind of want because then they expect it. It's not how you should kind of deal with pets, or at least that's not how I would kind of deal with pets. Okay, so where's the Nether portal? There's the Nether portal right over there. I remember having to go across. I'm the first one in this like official disconnected Nether because certain parts of this like, world, I mentioned about it to the to ND and all that. How the world felt really mashed up and like huge when it should have been more centered around one thing what they want or multiple things. I'm sorry about my dogs. They're just going. And we'll go right into here. We'll see what we're kind of doing. So this right here is the area. I kind of helped. Okay. What the hell is this room? I kind of want to get out. What am I gonna do? I can do a walk, one sec. That's the only way I'm gonna get out of this without really affecting myself. Audio a bit too low. What audio? Question mark. What audio is a bit too low? Slash warp. Anarchy. There you go. I don't know what audio is a bit too low. It might be the Minecraft, it might be the actual voice. Voice might be a bit too low. But yeah, if I know which one, then that should be good. Let me try and listen in. For the current live thing of like what the audio sounds like. If I know which one, then that should be good. Let me. Okay, my sounds of the game sounds alright. No, not sound of the game, but hopefully the sound of the game is alright. Try and listen in. Good. Let me. Okay, my sounds of. It sounds alright. That's what I normally have it round about. I guess it might be a little bit quieter than like normal people's videos and all that. That's because I kind of need to like stop my mic and everything from peaking and all of this. Microphone, yeah, my microphone audio. Okay, I'm rather not speaking loud enough, or hopefully that's a little bit better. Hopefully I shouldn't peak. Yeah, the problem. Okay, let's turn it down a little bit. There you go. That should be a lot better. I just don't want my microphone peaking at any point. That's one of the worst things. I started cleaning up spawn because people had like all sorts all over the place. I believe this was me at one point placing all of this on the trees because I went into the Nether at the time and just got every bit of quartz that I could ever get. So let's kind of clean this up a little bit. It should be around about 64 quartz unless someone else placed some quartz around the trees as well. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, the world is like open to anyone as far as I know. Dogs, stop fighting. And yeah, I might have to sort out the dogs in just a sec because they're just starting to fight now. Yeah, I don't know when my pickaxe is gonna break. The way I feel the world could develop is if people start playing on it and it goes anywhere, it's like the next year or so, it might be a key point for the world, like the beginning stages and all that. It would be good to kind of record, stream, have people come along, see what happens. If any bigger like YouTubers or anything, like anyone who's a tad bigger, maybe a lot bigger than what I am at the current moment of what I'm doing as series and all of this. If they come onto the world and start doing stuff, we might see like a increase on users, kind of like how 2B2T kind of done. I would have liked to do 2B2T some like some videos on 2B2T, but the annoying thing about 2B2T is waiting in the lobby to then get onto it, unless you want to pay that £20 a month to kind of get onto it. And I don't know if doing videos on like 2B2T as a generic player, like I don't like using hack clients or anything. Well, it's really weird that I like playing on Anarchy things, but I don't like using hack clients. I like mini maps and stuff. That's what I like. I've explored this world a little bit, just a tad bit. And the thing is with the world, this stop pressing that. The worlds, this world, this Anarchy world. Why is it lagging? The Anarchy world is not explored in the way of like the map doesn't show. So they do actually have like a map on like a website. What will show certain parts of it. My Minecraft is really annoying now. And I see. Come on, Minecraft. It's not responding anymore. And I see the benefit of like me or someone else or whoever else who wants to kind of map it, to kind of like go around and map these sorts of areas, especially if like it changes and advances, especially on something like 2B2T. 2B2T would be amazing to be able to map, but you can't really play on 1.15.2. Like you can go back to 1.12.2 on here. Oh, hello, Flame Nebula. Kind of join the world. Here, I guess they're going to come and kill me. That would be great, whilst I currently lag. I don't know what's going on. I think it might be a combination of trying to stream on here and doing random shit in the whole of things. Might not be the best. It also might be getting a little bit hot in here. And oh no, my fan is connected. Let me say hi. They're on the normal white. My keyboard. This is not great and great. Hey, yeah, I'm in the team lit. Don't worry about that. I don't know how to get rid of the team thing of like me being in lit. So it's a little bit annoying in that aspect, but hopefully we can push through it. We can push through the little bit of like being in a team called lit. That'll be good. just ignore it. It's not gonna be. It's not to do with anything. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, my connection's really odd. So I'm gonna have to disconnect and reconnect. The one thing is, I'm gonna hide my game very quickly. The one thing is with the game is that you need to like log in. I do not have like my main password, but it's also the case of it is a password. So say if someone had the same username as me on the game, then they would be able to say if someone had the same user than me on Bedrock, if they knew my password, then they would be able to actually log in as me and use my stuff, use my e-chest and stuff like that. So if you have two accounts, you have like one on Java, like I'm currently using, and one on Bedrock, you could really dominate the market on going between. And it also means that I've never seen any other Anarchy server what actually does a two world, not two world, but like I hope you. I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say. I've never seen a world do both Java and Bedrock at the exact same time while simultaneously doing it, allowing other people to come on the world and just explore around or mine out an area. It was pretty cool. Like I haven't really seen that and I haven't experienced it, but it's good to kind of experience it. I know there's a heads thing in here. I don't know if I can kind of show you by killing these squids. So I don't know if squid actually drop. Yeah, they do. So this is a squid head. So if I do /HPLB, there's a player leaderboard for the amount of heads. So I'm currently first with 21, and there's what's it? Player. There's pet blocks as well. I don't really use them too much anymore because they've pushed me off of stuff. But e-chest, and we'll just put the squid head here. There is no money system inside of this game. From what I know of, the owners haven't really put a money system in. So ND and top 10 pot noodles, they haven't put a money system in. What would be cool but also annoying for something like Anarchy. I don't think Anarchy would go with money. Unless you've done something like a shop, and then it's just a whole another thing. Like, it'll be just annoying to do, and I don't think that feels like Anarchy. Was trying to escape skeleton. Oh, rip. Yeah, so it's not too bad. I do wonder, are they're in worlds? They're not in Anarchy. Come to Anarchy. It's good if people come to Anarchy. Then we can kind of do. I should probably go back to spawn. Slash or warp Anarchy. That'll be good. Slash. Let's do M. Spawn. We're gonna waypoint a lot of things. We're gonna start like putting locations of things so that we can kind of find them as time goes on. So village 2, village 1, spawn. We'll just kind of like expand out everything as we go along. There's a few things here, so it's good. We kind of want to sleep. We can't do it until do slash warp Anarchy. There you go. That's the easiest way to be able to get to the Anarchy world, I guess, because otherwise you have to go back to lobby, so you need to do slash warp lobby, and then it's another park. Hello. Yeah. Okay, is he just gonna ignore me? I kind of want to give. Okay, I want to be nice and give him a diamond. So slash e-chest. I'm gonna take one of my diamonds because I want another. I want 3 diamonds to be able to make my new pickaxe in a bit. Let's go over and be nice and give him a diamond. I'm just gonna run away now. I can't be bothered to actually wait. Well, thanks. No problem. Just might as well be nice. I'm not sure what buttons you press to be able to actually check what durability you have. Let me search it up. Yeah, hopefully we can find some stuff to be able to do and all that. If you have anything that you want to suggest for us to do, like if you want us to come and go kill tons of people or whatever it is, then suggest a way we can kind of create like a team or do something. Especially that's loud. Especially once people kind of do more of that sort of stuff. So durability on Minecraft Java check. I guess that's a way of summing it up. See, mine with his he's got prismarine. What? How did it get prismarine? I'm not really sure. How to show amount of durability left in Minecraft block. Durability left in a tool, vanilla Minecraft. Yes, that's. Oh, what's this? From the main world. Oh, you're watching my stream. Hey, prismarine. Yeah, prismarine. It's not a shard. It's just. I forgot what it is. I don't know if it's pure prismarine or prismarine shard. We should probably mine or something. So 4 diamonds. This is kind of hard to. Okay, so you do F3H. So F3H. So tool. Yay! 98 more blocks, 838 more swings, and 47 more. Okay, that's a little bit more helpful because I can see when things are going to break. At least I know that now. That's a good thing to learn. I'll just get rid of that page, get rid of that. Should be good now. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just carry on. I don't know how long I kind of want to do this live stream for. I play on the world anyway, so it'll be just good to generally just explore and check it out and stuff, I guess. Like, we can... Oh, we need some wood, yeah, we definitely need some wood, so we'll go into our e-chest and get some wood. Not that we don't have wood in our e-chest, but our axe to kind of do it. So that would be better than just sitting around not having wood, I guess. The thing is, with videos and things, you can kind of like cut away and do all of that. You can like edit it down and just go, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be back after this like massive mining session that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm thinking about doing that in the next episodes of CocoCraft. So CocoCraft, I'll probably go, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for like a 2-hour mining session, and then just like do a 2-hour or whatever mining session, and come back and go, oh yeah, I found all of this now. I found X many like cobblestone, and then this much iron, and and all of this materials. I mined up all of these materials and died like 50 times. Like that's how my pretty much games have went lately. Of like, oh yeah, I just die a lot, and I still enjoy playing it for some reason, even though that I'm dying a lot. I'm just having fun. It's better than doing nothing, I guess. Like, what's the point of playing a game if you're not gonna die? You might as well die occasionally. We kind of want that in our offhand. That's one thing I don't like in Bedrock. Bedrock definitely doesn't have the abilities. What Minecraft version does the server support? It supports between 1.12.2 on Java all the way up to Minecraft 1.15.2. I'm currently using 1.15.2 to record it, and on Bedrock you just log into Bedrock and it'll work. That's kind of how it works. Or that's how I understand it works. It probably doesn't work like that. It probably has some other things. So yeah, that's how it kind of works. Let's talk about the George Floyd situation. I know that it's a massive uproar in America, and even in the UK, there's a little bit of uproar inside the situation, because a unarmed, he was in cuffs, man was kneed upon across his his throat. There you go. I just wanted to give you quotes. And what kind of happened was he died. He died because he couldn't breathe, and they wouldn't get off of him. No problem, dude. And there's a massive uproar, and people are coming out of isolation to be able to kind of get a support it. But it's also the case of they're doing stuff like riots in the United States. They're doing riots as a peaceful process is like fair enough. Like peaceful protest, it could have still been done quite nicely in the way of actually doing peacefully with social distancing and stuff like that. But riots, destroying property and looting and all of this it's I'm not gonna say stupid, but yes, it is stupid. Where you say like use this opportunity of like rioting and all of the chaos and things what the police have to handle to go, oh, I want a new TV, and then break into whatever store you kind of want where TV is, and just kind of to take like a flat screen TV, like a big flat screen TV or whatever. Looting is stupid. I do not like looting. I do not like the concept of looting. Of course, it's stealing. It's taking someone else's property as your own. And I do support that, like, Black Lives Matter and everything. It is a very good cause. It's just, why have people loot things and take things what aren't theirs because they're like, oh, this guy died, I'm owed a TV, sort of thing. Like, it's a stupid concept what is going around at the moment, and Donald Trump is I'll be back, don't worry. Okay, cool. And I'm not sure, like, of course I have, like, limited knowledge upon the situation because I don't research it all the time, every single day. Welcome, Pikachu. Pikachu Golem. Okay. And this Sid. And what, like, it's just something that I don't understand fully. And I guess it's stupid for me to not understand how. Well, it's not stupid, but like it's understandable that I don't know how people kind of act and how people function and things like that, because I'm only 18 years old and I live in the UK and don't research all of this all the time, and I'm interested in it, but I'm not that interested in it that I want to look towards it or go towards it or do this or do that. Like, why would I kind of want to like push my time out if I'm not 100% interested in it? And I'm not saying that I'm not interested in, like, situations like what's happening in America at the current moment. It's just something that I sometimes think about, of like, oh, that kind of is. It's a weird situation, definitely, and it's cool to kind of look upon it. I kind of want to look on the map and see if I can explore more things. Where am I? Let's follow. Okay, we're there. We're gonna kind of like go this way. And there's all sorts of situations. Like, we in the UK, we're starting to come out of isolation for some reason. It's a stupid plan because we're going to have a second uproar, and then the NHS is going to be even more overwhelmed. And some people are saying, "Oh yeah, they're just trying to, like, break the NHS. They're just trying to make it so that it's so overwhelmed that it will not function anymore." And I'm getting lag for some reason. And I guess, in some aspects, I can see it. I can see that the NHS is going to be overwhelmed, and so much stuff inside of the NHS is just going to develop, and we can go two of ways. Well, we're going mainly one way. The way we're going is we're going to a point that we are, like, completely gonna have to drop the NHS, and our economy's destroyed, and this is where, like, Boris Johnson, our Prime Minister in the UK, is kind of pushing towards lockdown kind of going, because people are not going by lockdown anyway because of the heat and everything lately. It's a lot of, oh yeah, we'll just take away lockdown because people are not going by it anyway, and we'll just let people have to deal with going back to work and in school and all of this other stuff. Well, in the short run, it's the case of, okay, so you're just doing this for the economy and you all of that, but it's also the case of, oh well, if we did just, like, plus the yeah, I'm not sure much about the Cummins stuff. I think it's something to do with him not doing lockdown or something. I'm not really sure what happened there. Like, I still have limited knowledge of everything what's happening. And I know that certain people who put lockdown restrictions and things in place that did break lockdown. They went and visited someone who they're not supposed to, or like a significant other, or whatever it was, and they kind of broke lockdown. And I understand that, like, lockdown's hard and everything. Like, I at the beginning of lockdown, I was happily with someone, and I first of all was with them, and then they left, and then a few days later I was able to go with them to theirs, and I stayed with them for about 2 months. We came back here, and she went back home after a few days, and she ended up like breaking up with me and everything, and it was a tough time and everything. I'm slowly healing from it, because it did hurt. But I have nothing against it. It's the case of like, yeah, it was like my first full-on relationship. But lockdown and everything is hard for everyone, and living with someone for 4 months when, or 2 months, sorry, when you've been dating for just over a month or whatever, can be hard. It can be tough. It can be quite a lot for someone to handle. And I guess I could handle it, but she couldn't. Who said what's up? Oh, Orby, hey. Just doing a live stream on this Minecraft server. All top 10 numbers that's on there. And yeah, it's just moving on and dealing with the situation as it comes, more than anything. That's the best way you can kind of deal with any situation. Like, I've been eating a little bit more healthier lately, so I've been having stir fry. I've been having some actual healthier food than what I normally eat. I don't need to eat healthier food in the current time, because I don't put on weight. I'm not ill, I'm not sick, I'm not in any way unhealthy. It's just better if I actually eat some fruit and veg inside of my meals, and have some mixed variety instead of eating sweets every single day. Join VC in New Beginnings. Yeah, I'll come and join VC in New Beginnings. No, that's the wrong one. And me kind of doing that kind of shows it pulls me into changing my life, how I deal with my life, and that's kind of what I kind of want to do. So let's join this VC with Orby. Hey dude, you alright?
What's up?
Just playing some Minecraft on the Anarchy server. Do you have Java Minecraft?
No, sadly I don't have Minecraft.
Do you have Bedrock Minecraft?
I have Bedrock Minecraft, but my Xbox controller is not working for some reason.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I've been messing around on Xbox a little bit lately. Yeah, I've been messing around on Xbox Black Ops 2. I've been playing that on my Xbox One, but it goes back to like Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, I don't really play that. Like, I know that
it's really fun. You should try it.
Yeah, I should probably do like a video or something on it. I don't know if you can get on like PC or something so that it's easier to record. I know I can record it off my phone, but it's just more annoying to record like good audio and all of that from it. Yeah.
You know what I never noticed? There's no mic. Like you know how you have like no microphone and there's like some sort of voice chat text channel. There's like none of that in the general VC.
Is there not? In my general?
Yeah. Yeah, the general VC category. There's no mic channel, and there's usually a bunch of them, and like a bunch of servers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I guess I just don't really do that on my VC or on my Discord, so.
To be honest, the server's been inactive a lot.
Yeah, well,
couple of talking.
Well, January was like Mivu and everything. It was the Mivu Discord, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Mivu era, it was really active. Everyone was talking. We had a couple VCs.
Well, it was because the Mivu era was like where I was.
Everyone was like everybody was like uniting together.
Yeah, it was me, pushing everyone together on the Discords because that was the way that we could communicate across the whole community of Mivu. And then we started like finding out things about Mivu together, and it was like, oh yeah, Brandon, who works on Mivu, he actually used the code, and he's promotes it as like he coded it all. He's been doing it. Have you seen lately that the website says that something Mivu's coming soon or something?
Yeah, I've seen that. It's probably like I don't know. It's probably gonna be some stupid business website that Brandon's gonna create to like seeing him like that. He'd probably make because he has like some sort of stupid marketing program like to subscribe to.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I saw
anyone's
that.
gonna subscribe to there.
Yeah, a few people did, because there has been like things over because he's a complete con, isn't he? So there's been things about him throughout like the schemes and things that he's done, and people going, well, I haven't got my services that I've kind of like asked for and kind of like paying for or whatever it was, and
Yeah, there's like this one video about Brandon Melcher. It's like, don't go near this guy. It's kind of bad.
yeah, he's a bad not influence, but like
He's just really like, like he's like a scammer and stuff like that.
yeah, he's a con artist. He just like completely cons people out of their money or time or whatever. So it was like when all of us creators were creating on Mivu, we actually were creating like some of us was creating every single day. Some of us was creating like he ended up making like a thing. Oh, you gotta create a video every single day. We'll do this challenge.
Like a challenge. I couldn't do that.
I couldn't do it either. I failed in like the second episode. And the thing is,
I couldn't animate like frame by frame. Like I would have done animations on there.
Yeah,
So,
well,
like,
you do
I couldn't
animations.
animate literally like a short animation, like frame by frame, because it's like a 2-second thing. It's like 50 frames.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to do.
Yeah, it's hard to do. Like, I know. Hello. Who joined? Oh, you joined. Ah, B.
Some Polish Kenneth.
Yeah. You still on? Yeah, you're still on the server.
Hold on, at once and myself at the same time.
Yeah. See, Mivu was a really good. Like, I know that PVC is still up and all that. Like, you can go to like play.vodcity.net.
PVC is kind of like, like not much.
It's
much
not the same.
Popular as Mivu because it's like a new beginnings thing.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an inside thing.
Yeah, it's not really like a thing that I've promoted or went for, because I'm like, I would if I am gonna do that, I'm gonna push for it.
The reason Mivu was so popular in the first place is because Brandon just stole a bunch of money from.
Is my connection terrible or something?
This comm artist stuff. What?
What's that?
I'm not sure. Is it? It doesn't matter. I think I can hear you fine now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, like Brandon's very good at his marketing. He knows how to market.
He knows who's gonna subscribe to his stuff or who's not.
Yeah,
basically. He had a little subscription program, and a lot of people subscribed to it. And Mivu Pro.
Yeah, well, I was one of the people who actually did subscribe to the Mivu Pro system, because it was the case of like, why not? Like I can, like I'm spending a lot of time on here, like there's nothing stopping me from doing it. The only limitation was how expensive it was. Like, how much was it? It was something stupid.
It was like.
Was it like $30 or something?
Like a month?
No, it wasn't that much. It was like, $20. It was like $10 a month.
20.
Oh, yeah, it was about like 10.
$10 or $20 a month, which is ridiculous.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter so much about the specific details, but more about the fact that it was very large.
Yeah, it was a large thing.
Mivu Pro, if somebody subscribed to the start until when Miivu actually like shut down and stuff like that. It would go on for like 4 months, so it's very short-lived.
Yeah, I know Miivu didn't last that long actually. It only lasted 2-3 months. Welcome back, by the way. Flame came back in, and the thing is, the only reason Brandon kind of went away from it, he actually got rid of a lot of people's videos first of all, because
He made it only business related.
yeah,
Too bad that me accidentally Minecraft isn't business related.
yeah,
At least according to Brandon.
yeah. He ended up just basically destroying Miivu, because like
In general.
yeah, I was willing to come back as long as he went, okay, Miivu is not built off of its own code. We use a code by this or whatever. And I was going to do like an extra video.
We use our own code. We code it ourselves. Like he gets his own like team of coders, or he hires somebody to do it. Like I'm completely fine with that. But if we see if the same format of what it once was, then no. It's obviously going to be a scam because Brandon is probably too cheap to do it for himself.
Yeah, that's what I definitely believe because he earned killing off of it, didn't he?
Passion project to him because he's willing to put ads on it, which he actually pays for, and he gets all the comm artists the money he compiles all of that from like all the stuff he did, and he puts it into Miivu. So I'm wondering if he actually takes this seriously or not.
Yeah. Well, it would be good for him to actually comment on it instead of like just restricting like things when you talk about it or whatever.
Yeah.
I know he mentioned about it in like a video or something that people were targeting Miivu in a way. Like I wasn't really targeting Miivu. I was more going, hey, by the way, you're doing this. Well, I can prove that you actually didn't create this. Can you please comment on this, really, sort of thing, like. And then he's like, no, I'm just gonna restrict. Like it's supposed to be an unrestricted platform.
I'm just gonna take down the video, which actually gives awareness to what Miivu actually is.
Yeah, restricting me and then going, oh, my admin team done it and all of this. And it's like, oh, but my admin team also blocked me out of my account and everything. I'm like, really? You're just going to, like, basically blame an admin team? Well, I have not seen any of them. I haven't heard from any of them. And if that you do have an admin team, like, I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just saying
probably
it's unlikely.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Probably only just him.
Like, why the hell would they restrict my video saying about how Miivu's run? Because they should know how it's run. It's
Brandon who put the code there, and he doesn't want people to know it's actually a code.
Yeah.
That he didn't create. That he bought for like almost $70 on like some sort of coding platform.
Yeah, it's just like he purchased the code and then went from there. He didn't even like change much. He was like, oh, now we're gonna update to this thing. Well, is now got like 2 video simultaneously on the side, so you can kind of see that, and it's better than any other platform because it's like, really, you're just gonna try and bullshit everyone, and
like, let me just fuck everyone over and make something else, which is not the intended purpose of Miivu.
Yeah.
Like some stupid Udemy stuff, which only had like one thing on it for like the past 4 months.
Yeah.
No, not the past 4 months. Like the past month, there was only one video on it.
Yeah, but I know that he did have problems with like people spamming whoever it was. My phone.
Illegal.
Yeah, like go to this website to be able to then see this video and all that. I need to kind of like hide. I can't currently answer you. And the thing is, he was not really doing much about it. First of all, then he started seeing it, and it was like, oh yeah, maybe I should actually do something about it, and then started doing stuff about it, and it's like, yeah, it's a bit too late now. There's carrots there, I can't be bothered to actually take those carrots. And it's the case of, at that point, he should have started working on some code. He should have really started working on some code. Because I don't know the actual code, but I know the sort of code that you would need to kind of do for that. So when you upload...
Yeah, some, like what YouTube did,
Yeah.
you couldn't at least, like, make like a cheap-ass code. Like, if you were that fucking cheap, then you would probably, like, take all the sources from YouTube and just copy-paste it into the...
Well, you can't really
Yeah,
do that because a lot of their stuff is done behind...
He could try to do
Yeah.
that. I can see him trying to do that.
Apparently someone caught a shark. Yeah, and I see... I know how hard it is to create a platform, and I have all these ideas for, like, a YouTube alternative.
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of stuff, like,
there's
things you can do.
Yeah, there's so much stuff you can do.
Possible.
But, one, I don't know how to code. Two, anyone who wants to help me develop it and all that, I would gladly help them develop it and help, like, if say, like, Facebook or whatever other team what has enough money to be able to build something like YouTube, Amazon. If any of them came across to me and went, hey, you said that you had an idea, we'll give you a portion of the money to...
If Brandon was, like, much smarter, then he would probably, instead of investing money in ads so early, he would probably just contact a coder.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, I'll give you this amount of money. I'll invest in this amount of money if you code me a website.
Well, it's like Brandon said about, like, oh yeah, we're coding it, we're doing all of this, doing all of that, and you're saying, oh, we're doing months of it.
And he's just saying, but it's really just him doing that.
I see. If Brandon was honest, at least to me or whatever, and went, hey, we need to kind of develop this a lot better and all that. You're kind of the person who's talking to all the people and everything. You're the one who's kind of doing all of that. I want you on my team because your communication between, like, the community is amazing, because I was basically, like, a few times I know that people were asking, oh, is Kenneth the one who's running it? And it's no, it's Brandon, who doesn't really talk or anything. If he reached out to me and went, hey, I want you to be the advisor or whatever of communications, and just mention
or something.
Yeah, if he'd done that, then I would have went, yeah, sure thing. I would do it and all of that, even if it wasn't, like, paid straight away or whatever. I would still do it because I was doing it anyway. And I like doing that sort of thing. And the thing is, if he then went after a while, okay, the system is built off of a really awful system. We kind of need to upgrade it. We kind of need to fix it, make it so that it actually works properly.
You gotta make it better.
Yeah.
So he'd probably start hiring people and stuff like that.
Yeah. Then, like, the thing is, a lot of people wanted Movie to work. Like, I still wanted Movie to work, even though that I shit on it.
Yeah, there's always like a 404 code.
Yeah, 404 error.
Yeah, 404 error, and it was working, like, yesterday, but then it just stopped working. So, like,
yeah.
Like, when I was at school, when school was a thing, I would go on Mivu, like, every day, like when I'm waiting for class to start, I would wait for I would go on Mivu and look at the stuff on there.
Yeah.
But everything, I clicked on it. I clicked on a thing, and it took me to the 404 page, and I was like, "What? This was just working yesterday."
Yeah, it would work.
Confusing.
It was very temperamental when it was functioning, and then it wouldn't, and then function again, and then it wouldn't, and it's just strange.
I kind of have an idea that Brandon didn't really pay for that, considering it has a lot of glitches.
Yeah, I know that when I was using it, you wouldn't get 404 errors. I don't think you still get 404 errors on the whole thing.
No, only like rarely I would get them.
Yeah. What's really weird in all of that, like, he gets 404 errors all the time. I hardly get 404 errors. But he did build, one part of it, he did build a lot better than mine. What is the upload feature? My upload feature is really weird on PVC. PVC is just so strange of how it actually works on it. We're talking about ads and some kid
yeah,
named
like
Brandon or Coden. We're talking about advertisements on advertisements and this platform called Mivu, what was around about January, February time. And the creator of it, or the quote unquote creator of it, called Brandon Belcher. You can look him up on YouTube and all that. You can find like information about him and Mivu and everything on YouTube. And he's really just a con artist. He's earned like millions from conning people and all of this. And he sucked me and some other people into a creation platform, sort of like YouTube. And he didn't even create it. And we'll just talk about that.
He did create it. He just created the brand part of it.
Yeah,
Only
he's
like
very good at
code.
branding. He just never created any of the code for it, and I guess we found it out not a bit too
And he
late.
probably got it illegally since
Yeah.
it has so many errors. Like, you never know. You never know what he did to do it.
Yeah,
that's just like an idea I had.
I just mainly know that like it didn't work most of the time. It was a good platform for what it was. Like I've looked at.
There's a lot of nice people I've met from there, but
Yeah, it was like I talked to some amazing people on it, and like occasionally they'll reach out, or something like you reached out lately, and whoever else will just reach out and just say like hi and all that. It's like what's his name, Illuminado. He developed on the platform and all that for a while.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
And I watch some of his content now, and apparently he watches some of my content because he commented on some of my content lately, and it was good. Like it's the sort of thing that I definitely like in a community. Like I really want a community that will develop like that. It's just finding somehow finding the community like that and having a good YouTube alternative. Like there's you could have a YouTube alternative what doesn't have ads and all that, like Vlare. Like Vlare is limited to like it's supposedly supposed to have ads, but for some reason doesn't show them to anyone. And it's an alright platform, but they don't, because of their limitation of how much they can have inside of their website. They don't like people uploading YouTube videos or anything, so you can't upload on YouTube and Vlare at the same time. While you're talking about making games and stuff, I would love to create games, and I would love to create a YouTube alternative website, because I know a platform for it. Yeah, there is many platforms for like creating games and stuff. So like I could use Unity, and I could use Unreal Engine and Game Maker and all of these.
I feel like Unreal Engine is the best out of all of them.
Yeah, well, if you're going for like functional, Unity is definitely one of the best, especially for like a starter one. If you don't have a very
like
very
2D
powerful
games, like 2D platformers.
Yeah. Unreal 5 is great. Yeah, I've seen some of the latest Unreal looks and everything, especially for the like the PS5 and everything. Looks amazing.
Oh yeah, I've seen the PS5 controller. Doesn't look that good.
I like the PS5 controller. Like I feel like the grooves, the like little bits, you know.
Yeah,
how the,
that's the only thing that makes it look different.
It makes it, yeah. That's the only thing that makes it look different. But I also think that you're gonna have like little kids and all that stuff, like fucking what's it called, like bits of like bread and stuff down there. So you're gonna end up like having it And don't forget when you're using like a controller and stuff, you kind of sweat a lot, so sweat's gonna always get into that like gaps and things.
Oh yeah. By the way, I got two things I wanted to quickly mention. One is I think that compared to something like Unreal Engine or Unity, I would have thought that something like RPG Maker would be rather inadequate as a game. Well, not inadequate, but rather toned down.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's for like beginners. You shouldn't use something like Unity or Unreal Engine because those are like really complicated.
they're
I feel like
complicated,
you should
but
use Game Maker. I
yeah,
don't know. I haven't used it myself, but I've seen footage of it and it looks really
yeah.
really easy to do.
What
Right.
I've went between like Game Maker, Unity, and all of these different things. Like I've had a go at all of them, and Unity, yeah, it's hard. But after you start like getting into it and maybe learning a bit of code and stuff,
Yeah,
it would be
made,
easier.
People made games in like maybe like 24 or 48 hours with Unity.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's called a game jam.
Yeah, a game jam.
Oh yeah, game jams. They're on all over itch.io, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Itch.io is one of the main places for things like game jams. Oh, there's a buried treasure apparently, and there's also a compass. I'll take the compass. No, I don't need a compass. Let's just chuck it in there.
The other thing I wanted to mention is I remember on Meavy there was some guy called Anonymous Frog. Or
Yes,
something like
Anonymous
that.
Frog,
Who was
yeah,
that?
he's still here.
Yeah,
Really infamous, by the way.
yeah,
Really famous across the community.
yeah. He was a great creator.
Various reasons. He's on the server.
Is he?
Didn't something happen where he was like IP banned like really
Yeah,
early or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Meavy?
IP banned like literally 3 times in a row.
What did he even do, or what did
He didn't do
Brandon
anything.
think he did?
I think
think
Brandon
he
just hated his content, like making
Yeah.
making fun of Brandon's stuff, and now Anonymous Frog like owns the server, like doing stuff for Brandon, like like they found out his phone number, his address, where he lives, and all stuff like that.
Hang on, what?
Yeah.
Who did
Yeah,
that?
Anonymous Frog. He kind of like fueled the development of outing Brandon fully. So once my like video about Brandon and how he's actually like treating me, and now he ended up banning me
Anonymous
and all of
Frog.
this, and
He
talking
made
about
a
Anonymous
server
Frog.
called, it's called like Belcher CPA Court. It's like a team of people who study Brandon Belcher and all of his things that he does.
Yeah, they basically
Okay.
like follow him on like YouTube or whatever, and wherever else they can find information about him, just like creating a massive fact file about how he's screwing over people and all of this. I know they want to kind of create like a documentary out of it. They want to make like a big
My
video
God.
about it.
I kind of don't see the reason why you have to have his phone number.
Yeah, that seems a bit.
Well,
It seems a
Strange.
little bit off the charts, if you know what I mean. Like, like a little bit crazy. Like if you're gonna have like his phone number and stuff, because that's his actual personal information, and they have his address too.
Yeah, it seems a lot like doxing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it,
a
it,
little doxing, but from what I've seen, they're not doxing at all. They're just finding this stuff on the internet.
yeah,
So it's really Brandon's fault that
Hmm.
that they're finding this information, because he's just putting it out in the public.
yeah.
Well-
Well, it was. It's good that they're finding information about it, and if they find the correct information and report it to a judge and everything like that, they could actually get him in serious trouble for what he has done. Especially if they've and but the problem is if you take it too far, if one of them decides to take it too far, I can't find this bloody chest. If one of them takes it too far, you could end up with charges of like stalking or something like that.
Yeah, that could be charges against you instead of Brandon.
Yeah, So-
it's
so they definitely need
it's a
to-
little bit of the other way around.
yeah, they definitely need to think of how they're doing it and if they're doing it the correct way and stuff. and if they're, say, like, keeping commenting on his videos and started to go at him and stuff like that, it could end up being like harassment and stuff, like,
Yeah, but for all I know, they're not doing anything bad, and I think getting his phone number and doing stuff like this is just too far
yeah,
for me, to be honest.
yeah, it doesn't fully make sense to kind of do that. I'm really trying to find this. Could be about there, and like, it wasn't good what Brandon done anyway. He did. When he had adverts and things on Mivu, it was only for him to earn money. He earned like $1,000 in less than a couple of days from it at one point, and he was like putting it on Instagram and stuff. I know I got banned off his Instagram when he hated me, or when he started hating me.
Actually, here's another question. How much money would you say, on average, Brandon earned over the course of Mivu's?
Probably a good 10 grand. Probably he earned from it.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's.
I searched up Project Mivu on Instagram, which was a thing, but it turns out I think he deleted it. So that's something to note.
Yeah, I think he ended up deleting the actual Instagram.
The Twitter account is still up, but the Instagram account it's gone.
I think it was because I was like mentioning them and saying about it, and he ended up blocking me. And
he just wanted to hide the fact that he's like a scammer and stuff like that, and he's done stuff with people like Mivu Pro, which is absolutely ridiculous to me.
Yeah, ridiculous pricing, ridiculous.
So he's trying to hide all from the public, but we all know that he's like that.
Yeah.
So there's really no escape for him.
Like the thing is, when Mivu was going on, I was the top third creator, and I know that some people, like, when I was creating the video and everything, I'm like, oh, is someone gonna go, oh, this is so false, Brandon is the one who actually done all of like, Brandon's the correct one, and he's done nothing wrong, and all of this and all of that. And why if, like, it's a upcoming platform, and like, I know that I wasn't earning anything in it, and it was also the case of I just do it for fun, and it's like, why would I throw me having fun and being like one of the top creators on the platform, what's doing really well and everything, away for basically saying, oh yeah, the platform's built off of this, I can prove it. And the lucky thing is, I did provide my information and provide my evidence across to it. What was good. It's a good way to kind of make sure that people understand. Displaying evidence is a key point to do. 10k bruh, he's exploding, exploiting a system or harassing. You can press charges and sue. Yeah, but it's also the case of, one, I'm in the UK, two, anyone else across all of, like, Mivu and everything, the costs of us doing the lawsuit and things like that's too much for any of us to handle, because most of us are, like, younger than Brandon, and definitely not have as much money as Brandon. So a lawsuit would more cost most of us more than it would gain, and it would be annoying to do more than anything. So
I don't know, Ken. Does Brandon have a Minecraft server?
Not what I know of.
I think he was planning on making one. I don't know.
I know we were talking about doing like a Minecraft series all together. We ended up creating like a realm or whatever. We all played it a little bit, and then we were talking about, like, oh, we'll do a proper server. Yeah, £206 for a court case. Yeah, that's like all my money at the current moment. And I'm trying to save up for things like new camera gear and stuff like that, more than try and settle a lawsuit during isolation and trying to, like, stay away from people and also being in like the UK compared to like the United States and all that. This probably does have stuff. Yeah, it's more of a hassle if we decided to go for like a lawsuit and try and sue Brandon more than anything. Set up stuff, yeah, I get it. Yeah, like.
I mean, yeah.
Go on, Ed.
Did you say it's £206?
About that apparently.
Okay.
Wait, it takes £206 to make a lawsuit in the UK. Or no, I don't know.
It's apparently like $200.
I
Was about
study
200.
any legal stuff.
Yeah. Well, I don't study too much legal stuff. Like I more go towards like videos and doing all of this sort of stuff. Like
Yeah.
I occasionally look on like the internet about information about certain areas and all of that. What village is this? This is village 4. And it's when you look up information and everything, there's always things what contradict things. It's like situations like how to best get levels in Minecraft. People are always going to contradict each other and go, this is the best way to get levels. There's some evidence between each one. You can go to this one's earning this much XP per hour roughly, and this one does this much, and there's all sorts of information online what can get jumbled up, and people's information can always be used against them, what is awful for things like streams. Like me mentioning something on a stream can affect the way that people react to me or talk to me or anything like that. And like, it could be used against me, but it's also the case of, like, you can also defend yourself the correct way, or... well, I'm gonna go, I'm burning my food. Okay, fair enough.
Burning my food.
I'm burning my food.
Yeah.
Is it the shark? Is it the shark that you're cooking?
Yeah, it's, whatever... if we can keep in touch, that chill. I heard Epic, because I heard Epic YouTube series. Thanks if you like my series and all that. I'm hoping to do a lot more in my series in the future. I don't no blue grill.
No BKUEGLL. Is that?
I can't read it. If someone could decipher it.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, keep in touch, dudes. Subscribe if you want. I'm going to be trying to do videos and everything occasionally. I'm not doing them every single day, but I'll try and stream a little bit as well. And we can keep in touch and everything. I got Discord and everything, what I'm going to be trying to do a little bit more on. And yeah, that'll be cool. I'm just exploring around.
Right.
I'm kind of
Hey, can I TP to you, Ken?
yeah, do TPA or whatever. Just... Oh.
How far?
Hey.
Okay. Hey.
This is one of the admins, by the way.
Hello.
Yeah, he's flying and all that. I can do /fly though, can't I? I know that's a thing.
On.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't like
sure
that.
That's on the Anarchy server.
Yeah, I don't think it should be for the Anarchy server. Like, I can do /fly and then just fly around. Like, it's really weird that.
Did Captain's boat fall down or something?
I mean,
this is weird.
yeah, this is quite...
I'm not sure.
Hold on, let me read the message. Sorry guys, going through some emotions still. I'm on here active when I could be well. I processed the loss of 2 good friends.
Yeah.
Their boat went down and only a handful have been found alive.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah. It's
Captain, you know, the moderator in the server. He's in the speaking in the chat.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad, to be honest.
Yeah. It's. I know I don't have much to say on it, but it's a sad thing that people, they went out to sea and they didn't really come back, and all that. Of course, I didn't know them myself, but it's nonetheless like I understand people's grief and stuff. So it's fair enough. Nice fresh new survival world with a bedrock spawn and warps and hack clients. You got you got there.
No,
Well, you gotta come
thank
to you gotta come to Anarchy. Yeah, come to Anarchy. Anarchy is probably the
Yeah.
best world to kind of be on, because then you can just do whatever you want. And wherever the admin kind of went, he can't do anything. Is it /TP normal? I thought it was
It should be do/mvtp
do
normal. And then it
/
should,
warp
you'll get sent back to
anarchy.
the spawn though.
Do /warp anarchy.
That should work. That should work as well. I think that one.
Yeah, a warp anarchy. Yeah, that one's a good one. But yeah, if I could create my own YouTube alternative, I do have tons of ideas for a YouTube alternative. Like there's so much that YouTube could be doing differently, or well, I can't always do all of it differently because a lot of the time it's the case of YouTube system has been built over several years that it can't really change much. All it can do is change its skin, maybe update its small little bits, update its policies, stuff like that. Like it doesn't have much to play around with. What is annoying? It's annoying that it doesn't really have much to mess around with and do much. I wish they did better their system and actually fix it for like copyright issues and all of this. As fair use is a thing, and then it's like. Fair use is a thing, but so I have a friend who has 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and they do videos of like Milo Murphy's Law and Phineas and Ferb, all on YouTube.
Oh, you mean Dwompy fan, right?
Yeah, and Dwompy fan.
I've heard you talk about them before.
Yeah, she's a great person. She goes through a lot, so she does mention about it on her channel a lot and all that, and she does use the characters as a way of expressing herself. But she uses copyright music and all of that. But as soon as I use like 5 seconds of copyright music, I get flagged and all of this, all of that. But she'll use the whole song, and it'll end up being like she can do that. What I find really odd that she can do that, but I can't.
Maybe it's just because they don't watch her videos. But I think you're talking about me, right?
No, I'm talking about YouTube system.
Oh.
I mean, presumably that's a bot doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a bot.
I heard
Maybe-
one time they're hiring monkeys to actually do the algorithm and stuff like that. Which is really stupid.
Not monkeys, no.
If you want to study monkeys, use them for something else, not your stupid algorithm.
Well, they might be trying to get some actual monkeys to be able to do it. What could be a little bit less racist and sexist and whatever elsist against the community, because I know there is some. What village is this? Village 5. Because they hired the other year, I think it was like last year or end of last year or whatever it was. Mivu hired some people. Not Mivu. YouTube hired some people. It's because we started talking about Mivu. YouTube hired some people, and they hired people to look at people's videos and go, is this appropriate? Should it be monetized or demonetized? And they didn't really give enough guidelines, and they gave it to people in countries where gay marriage is illegal. Being gay is just completely out of the question. You're not allowed to be. You'll get killed and stuff like that. So it's...
That's honestly sad, considering the fact it's Pride Month right now.
Yeah. So it was very anti LGBT. LGBTQ plus. Yeah. I'm not gonna try and say the whole title because I might get it wrong, but like I support the group and everything. When they do things right, there's a few people who don't do things right and go against what the group is kind of going for. But the thing is, when someone released a video of like "Oh, I'm straight," or if it's "Oh, I'm straight," nothing will happen. You'll have a few comments, like basically anything that says, "Oh, you're straight. That's cool," but why make this video that like people are gonna presume that you're straight? And then you'll have someone go, "Oh, I'm gay," and then that will be demonetized because of all of these countries.
Yeah, it's really not good, considering the fact that I'm proud of the fact that I'm like transgender. So basically it's like, to me it's really unfair, considering the fact that you can't speak out of what you are and what your gender is, or some shit like that. I don't know.
It's like YouTube said, "Oh yeah, we don't have a list of any of these things and all that," and I think it was Nerd City was the one what came out with the video about all of it, saying about how YouTube has said that they don't want to make a list and they haven't made a list, but inadvertently they have made a list. They even with their knowledge or without their knowledge, whichever one it is, they have made a list. And because of that, Nerd City was able to make a list. They teamed up with some people and basically made a list of all the words that will make you demonetized. What is a good thing? It's not a good thing that those words make you demonetized, but it's a good thing that the community has kind of went out of their way to find all of these things.
Yeah, figure out what these words are, right?
Was good. They basically learnt all of these words and all that what are classed as demonetized words.
Since they have like bots and monkeys controlling the algorithm and system like that, I don't think there's even a point to make a list unless you're hiring humans now instead of actual like monkeys and robots.
Yeah,
I mean, I get it. You wanna scientifically prove yourself to be like more like scientifically. I can see that point of view. Like, it's really amazing to find that like monkeys are controlling the system and stuff like that. But other than that, it's a really bad idea, and I don't think we should do that.
No.
If you want to hire monkeys to control people's money, then that's really stupid.
Yeah, I think they should actually just give it to... The thing is, they done it for money's sake when they originally done it. Not for monkeys, but like for the actual people. They were sending it off to people who would actually kind of like sort out the system by what they thought. And the thing is, it should be more... The viewers should have some say in it. If they done a system where viewers can go, "Oh, I'll report it," and go, "Hey, this video has this in," and then someone can review it. You could do that, or you could even just hire people from these countries what do actually have feelings for these sorts of things and knowledge, know about what is allowed and isn't allowed on YouTube, and give them a good guideline. If they don't know, then maybe they'd press a "I don't know" button, and then that goes on to someone who goes, "Oh, I do know," or it'll go back to the team and go, "Okay, we'll help you through this one, and then you'll be able to do it." Because the thing is, it affects the whole algorithm. And the thing is, with the algorithm, that means that whoever works for like the YouTube algorithm team, say if like they hired one of us or whatever, they might go, "You're not allowed to create YouTube videos because otherwise you can technically go onto your channel and like monetize all your videos, even though they're anti-YouTube or whatever." Well, anti-YouTube things should still be monetized in a way, unless it's slander or whatever. And that would be a good system, especially if it can be worked from home and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, we'll just log into this browser, we get our system put up, and then we'll just sit there, watch videos, and we'll go, okay, that's happening there, that's happening there. Okay, this is not like a child-friendly video. It's more of a teen video. What might be a little bit edgy sometimes, but it's still a good video. It's not it's not demonetization sort of content. It's the sort of content that should be there. And, like, click on it and go, yeah, it's good content. And it's like sliders and things. Sliders should be put into that sort of thing instead of just like a red and green button, like a red button or red, green, and yellow. So yellow goes to like children's section. Red goes straight to demonetization, and then like green monetizes and goes like, yeah, it's a good video. It has everything correct. YouTube needs to kind of look into systems like that and see. Even if the community helps out, or they hire
Yeah, they
some
could
people.
probably like have people hiring or something like that. Like YouTube is up for jobs or something like that. You know, it kind of makes sense to do that.
Yeah, or even if they do a system where you can have like a children, adult, and like teen. Like if you have like, okay, so you're below 13, you'll verify as below 13, and then it'll be like, okay, you're below 13, we're not allowed to use any of our systems because we're not allowed to data collect. But anyone above 13, they can data collect from, with your permission, of course. What is that little terms of service, what most people click yes to without reading. But if they just do a system where they go, oh yeah, well, you can go into this part of YouTube where or you don't even have to go into the part of YouTube. You just go on a video, what you want to watch, look at it, and you go, okay, so I'm at this age, so me, I'm 18 years old. Okay, I'm 18. I'm watching a Minecraft Hermitcraft video. And do I believe that people my age or slightly below, or what sort of age range do I think that people should be able to watch this? And I go, okay, I think that 13 plus should be able to watch this because it does have a little bit of violence, but it doesn't have any swearing or anything. It's more of like a teen sort of video, and it's pretty cool. And then you just do that. I know it's an extra step for some people, but some people might do it. What would be good? Like, some people could do that. But it's also the case of if you start bringing that stuff out to public, would that mean that people would bot that sort of stuff? And that's another question that...
I was thinking that if it is kind of like reviewing the video, basically reviewing the video in a sense.
Yeah, well, you could like press on review or grade or something like that, right next to like, dislike, and subscribe and all of that, and have like an extra step to go, yeah, I like this video, is cool. And I know that like you could go into the comments and write, oh, I really like this video. I think it is great. It's not child content, but it's also sort of teen content and stuff like that. Like, I could comment on every single video that I ever watch. I should probably do that because it's been shown that sometimes when people like your comments and things, they'll check out your videos and stuff. So if you go onto like smaller channels and things and just comment like, oh, I like your video, I just clicked tons of buttons on my keyboard, or yeah, I like your video. I love how you're doing like a Minecraft series. I'm doing a Minecraft series too, or whatever. Try and not make it as obvious that you're trying to like get them on your channel, but like if you consistently do that, they might go, oh, I'll check out this person's channel, or I'll click on the user. And
yeah, but sometimes you don't know what channel is real or not because there's bots. There's like bots now.
Yeah, like if I ended up, like, I'm never gonna do it, but if I ended up setting like a bot up or something to go onto every single new Minecraft video and go, hey, I love your content, I'm doing a series as well, would love to collab at some stage. If I made a bot to be able to do that every single Minecraft episode whatever releases, that's a lot of strain on that bot because Minecraft is always releasing, but people will catch them quite quickly, especially if they're releasing like 2-3 Minecraft videos, or they're doing a Minecraft stream in the next hour or so, and it comments, oh yeah, I love that, I love this video, and let's collab sometime, because the bots do mess up.
Yeah, it's hard. It's sometimes hard to like go undercover and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, like,
yeah, I do think that people kind of need to. We need a good reporting system as well, on YouTube. YouTube is hell for like reporting and verifying reports, and doing all of the stuff with like. The thing is, when someone, say if you made a video and someone didn't like it, say for instance, Brandon didn't like my video, where I talked about how Mivu was awful and everything. He could have gone, oh, I'll go onto this person's channel, because he said something bad about me, and I'm going to file a copyright report. Because he has my face or whatever, and it doesn't matter what it is. It could be like, oh yeah, he talked something bad about it, or whatever, and he can file a copyright report and go, oh, this is my content, and through the next like 30 days or whatever it is, I think it's like 28 days.
Yeah, that's happened before. Somebody has done something like that, framing someone.
Yeah, and
for,
sometimes YouTube,
copyright.
like YouTube instantly goes, yeah, it's your content. Was really stupid, and then it's held in all your money for that like time period is held, and as well as the video is stunted in being demonetized, so it doesn't really earn much, and all of this.
It's really stupid because now that person gets the money for it.
Yeah, rather that person gets the money for it if the file goes through, if it's verified and all that, and you don't go, no, it's actually my content. If you go, oh yeah, it is their content, or you got to go through a system where you go, oh yeah, it's my content, and then wait several days, or I think it's like 14 business days or something like that, for them to go, rather drop the case or go, no, it is definitely my content, was really stupid, because they can also just drop it, wait a couple of hours, and then go, oh yeah, it is actually mine again, and it just goes in an endless loop of like them just going, oh yeah,
copyright claims.
Yeah, my mistake.
Yeah, that's my content, and then it just keeps going on and on and on.
Yeah, it's like I know that you have like the you have some products inside of your animations. So you have things like Apple products and Nokia and all of this. And if the companies then went, oh, but you're using the actual name, logo, whatever.
Yeah, that's mine. That's my stuff, and then they report it.
Yeah,
which is really dumb.
They can then basically claim your whole video over it. As is the case of like, if like as a creator, I should be able to create videos and be free to be able to create videos. And yeah, I get copyright and stuff like that, and I understand it because like, say if I was
basically it's not stealing. It's just using the name of the brand.
Yeah.
They're not using any copyrighted music or stuff like that. It's just like using the name or the model of the phone or something.
Yeah.
Which the patent of the phone is probably copyrighted, but I don't see why you would like follow an entire thing of that. And I don't even make money from the animations anyway, so.
Yeah, but say
really
if
no point.
You got to 1,000 subscribers and the amount of watch time and everything, and it was like, oh yeah, now you can kind of do this. You can kind of like actually
make money from it.
You can actually make money from it now, and all of that. They could start going after you and things, and the thing is about like a sound or a bit of music or anything like that. I feel like that if it's used, say if it's used for like 5 seconds of the video, like the Happy Birthday song is copywritten actually, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've heard it was, and then Warner Brothers would be like, hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take that now.
Yeah, and
I'm just gonna take that entire video's money rights. So.
Yeah, like I know that I don't really go like I don't have I don't have the main problems of this. Because I don't earn any money off YouTube, I just do it for fun, and it's cool. Like, it's a great way to be able to just spend your time. But when something gets restricted or something because of like the contents of it, so if I wanted to use like 5 seconds of this song, sometimes people get demonetized and some other people won't. And it would be better, one, if there was clear guidelines of like, okay, fair use. We know that we don't use fair use in the correct terms all the time, but this is our version of fair use. And then it's also the case of like, okay, so when I use like this much of a song and the videos, say if I use a minute of a song and my video is like 100,
Monetized.
it's monetized and it's 140 minutes long. So it's 100 minutes long completely. And there's only 1 minute of
One
the thing in
piece
it.
of the song.
So why doesn't 1%? Yeah, like why doesn't, say if it was 1 minute of song, and I have a full 100 minutes worth of the video. Why doesn't 1% of the revenue go towards the actual song? Because that's how much it's using up inside of the thing. Is that, or make it so that YouTube can allow you to be able to purchase the song for one video, like the rights
That could
to
be
the
a
song?
really cool idea.
Yeah, because then it would allow you to be
Yeah.
able to go, oh, I have this many, even if it's like done via like YouTube credits or something like that, like you have a credit system, and you go, okay, so each song is,
I think
say,
they've
50p.
done like ratings and like series playlists with like, I don't know, maybe some shows, or yeah, something like that. That would be a really cool idea to do. Like,
Yeah.
so you could just get it a little cheap, but you know, if you made it up to the, like, I don't know, maybe the actual creator of the song, they might want to steal the money from you. So they could
Hey, Maxi.
price it like really high.
Yeah, well, it's up to the creator, isn't it? Or the creator of the song, not the creator, because we're talking about creators in the aspect of YouTube. So why doesn't the creator, like, the thing is, I have 2 songs on YouTube. If I really wanted to give them to people, I could go, hey, you can use my song, and it will only cost this much or whatever. I can do that, but right now, I don't want to do that. I should technically like talk to people about actually creating like a music library where you just pay like X
Yeah,
amount.
I was thinking, I was about to say like, some sort of thing where you can pay for stuff like that without YouTube having to be on your tail all the time.
Yeah, because like, why should there be there's rules of like, okay, copyright free music. So copyright free music, that does not mean that it's free to be able to purchase. What is fair enough, like certain copyright free music is like, okay, you have to purchase a license. So like there's one group called what are they actually called? Well, I forgot the group name. It is Monster Cat. That's the name of the group. Monster Cat makes you pay like £200 for a license. Was fair enough. Like, it's their content, and if they want to make it so that you have to pay for a license, then that's fair enough. It's when there's one abuse of power and stuff like that, and trying to do it. You're right, Maxi. And where like 99 Lives and stuff like that they come in, is they're like, oh yeah, we'll give you free songs to be able to use. You just got to put this in the description. Well, it's fair enough, like putting something in the description to be able to do it. And I understand that like some people don't want to put things. Do you have hack client? I don't have a hack client. I just have a minimap. But you can use hack clients on here if you want to come and use hack clients. You can use Bedrock or Java, 1.12.2 all the way up to the latest version, not the snapshots. Latest stable release. If you want to come and join.
Sorry.
And like, why? This is where like, if I was able to, like, I do want to organize certain stuff. So I want to organize groups of like certain things. So like, oh yeah, I'll organize a group of people who can work on music together, and I'll organise a people who can work on a YouTube alternative and all of this other stuff. But I do believe that YouTube would do a lot better if they allowed you to purchase certain songs. So if you want to be able to purchase this song, then you kind of do that. And I guess remix songs, so songs that are remixed, you'll need to kind of split it between
an extra thing, or maybe like an extra pay for it.
Yeah, you just do
if you
like
want the original song, you pay the original creator. If you want the remix, you have to pay the original creator and the remixer.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense, but I could see why people can call it unfair.
And I suppose it's a bit of a blurry line as to whether something. I suppose in some ways, a lot of people could make songs that are kind of like remixes and kind of like their own original theme.
Yeah, well,
I suppose it doesn't happen very often, but
well, one of the main people that I would say that kind of has done that is Machine Gun Kelly. He mainly raps. I listen to him for rap and all that. Lately, he done a song called "In These Walls," and it's a song what is actually made by Paris, called "My House." Very, very good song, both of them. And he changes the lyrics slightly and samples the voice of the original artist and things. And it technically counts as a different song, but it is not good enough of a different song that it will count as a full different song for, say, Spotify. Spotify won't accept it. So, if YouTube, like I know YouTube has YouTube Music and all of this.
But YouTube Music is really bad. I wouldn't want to use it.
Well, I pay for YouTube Premium, so I use YouTube Music. I don't have Spotify, but I have also.
Even though I have YouTube Premium, so I can use YouTube Music. I use Spotify over YouTube Music.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, I do prefer some things on Spotify. I find YouTube Music has a lot more music because, of course, they have all of these songs what, like, hardly anyone know, songs what artists, what a small have released and stuff like that. So I find that useful on YouTube Music. That, and it just allows me to, like, download them and things without having to have the video and all of this. But if YouTube did create a system where that you can go, oh yeah, I'll just I'll purchase credits. Say one credit is 50p. So each song is 50p unless it's a remix, and then it'll be under like a the remix category or something of the song. That would make sense because it's the case of like, okay, so you're paying for the original song.
But what if there's a really bad song, like a really, really horrible song? Like, no, not like really bad, but like a mediocre song. So as good as the other ones. If that would have been 50p. If that would have been £50, then it would people over because, you know, there's like good songs that are 50p, but the bad song is 50p, which is kind of not fair. So like if they would have reduced the price, that would be pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd cause a lot of. It wouldn't cause any like tension between like other like artists and stuff.
Yeah, I understand that. It would be the problem I think you'll have after, say, if YouTube, say, announced this in, like, an hour or, like, tomorrow or whatever. If they went, oh, yeah, we're going to be releasing a YouTube music library or a YouTube audio library Prime or something like that, because they do have an audio library, or Pro or whatever I'll call it. I think the artists should technically be able to choose how much their actual song is kind of worth. So an average song normally is worth, say, 60p or 69p over in the UK. What was, I guess, fair enough. So you'll pay that much for the song, but it's also the case of, you got to think of it in the context of, okay, each time that song plays on that video, they're technically losing out on money. So I think there is like slight problems with it of like, okay, so if you're, I guess like each time that someone plays the video, they listen to that song, don't they? So the artist will lose out on money if you play the song on the video. And I guess that there will be limitations to what you kind of can use the song for. So you can't do something like a new music video, or you can't do something like a. This is very. There is very little lag in the server. Yeah. There shouldn't be. I'm getting like 60 FPS. I know that I occasionally have a lag spike, and it's the problem you'll have is, would the artist be willing enough to release their content for a certain price for a video for someone to like just go, oh yeah, I'll purchase your music to be able to then use inside of my video, or whatever they're going to do with it. Because like, sure, I could go, oh yeah, I want to use your music, and pay for it and all that. But would they prefer to go with like a more professional person, and how much would it be and stuff? So it's a lot to think about inside of like that sort of context. But it kind of depends on what, if YouTube wants to do it, if the artist wants to do it, or if anyone wanted to kind of do a like system like that, if someone wanted to kind of like go, oh yeah, we'll do a purchasing system, so you can purchase this and you'll be able to use that, you'll register your channel or whatever, and it might get flagged first of all because it's a song created by this artist or whatever. Someone's spamming heyo. Hey. And then it's the case of like, okay, so this person purchased it once, say on their account on whatever website. So if you created a website for it and you're like, okay, you just purchase it every time that you want to use it. Say if you wanted something for your intro music or something like that, and you want to use it every single time, you say, oh yeah, it's like 25p or 10p, or probably as cheap as possible first of all. And the way I would do it the way I would do it would be around that sort of area where you like kind of go, oh, I'll sell this song for this much. But the only problem with the song then is you're gonna make sure that all the song content is all the song all the song contexts are or the content inside of the actual. Oh, hello. Yeah, all of the content inside of the actual thing is owned by the original artist, and then going on from there, you need to just like and I find YouTube does lack in I find YouTube does lack in some of the aspects of how it runs. Like the actual community doesn't get enough of the actual people talking to them. So like the community needs more actual more of the actual people to talk to, the people in like who create content. I'm kind of lost at the moment. Yeah, so
I guess you're fighting monsters or something.
Yeah, I'm fighting monsters and someone's messaging in the chat, trying to get to my stream. And
Hmm.
oh, there's a skeleton behind me somewhere. Oh, he left. He might be looking. Where is this? There he is. And I might actually like, I might now start working on it in like the meantime or whatever. Whilst I'm like, I need to still create my videos and do streams and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, about something called Project Toon you were working on.
Yeah, that was a YouTube alternative that I started working on, but it's so hard to learn how to code it and learn how to do all of the different things. It's so slow. So I occasionally just stop and then I'll go back to it. But I would love to develop that as a proper thing. The concept is a better YouTube, what creators and watchers are experiencing such like a better part of the platform in a whole. What would be good? Slash e-chest, not chest. So that was like the concept behind it. And I've got so many designs for it. I started designing some really good looks for it in a while. I might do a mini series or something on my idea for Project Toon. Because myself, I can't develop it. I do not have the knowledge or experience to develop it. But anyone who kind of does have the knowledge and experience, I would love to work with them to develop it. If someone wants to kind of like contact me or whatever and go, hey, I love your concept, and all of that, I would love to develop it. Like they don't have to. They could run away with the idea if they really want to, but it won't be, say, my vision. As a lot of so it's like Minecraft is not Notch's vision of Minecraft, of where Minecraft is meant to go. He had a completely different vision than what Mojang has done with it. And yeah, fair enough. They've done a really good way of doing it in their vision of it. But he doesn't like it. And the thing is, like with YouTube has changed in such a way that the creators of YouTube might not like it as much. And that's with things like Elon Musk helped. What did he help with? He helped with PayPal, didn't he?
I thought he made PayPal.
Yeah, he co-created PayPal with someone, or two people. I think it was.
That's such a coincidence because the creators of YouTube were former employees of PayPal.
Yeah. So yeah, like all of these different things. So basically, some of them went from PayPal to YouTube, and some of them went from PayPal to, or one of them went from PayPal to sending rockets up into space. A bit different of areas, but still good.
I mean, from his private island, no less.
Yeah. Well, he just sent up some NASA astronauts to space, didn't he? To the space station. It's good. There's a lot of zombies here, and I see a benefit in all of my little, like, I have so many ideas and things that I do want to create. I want to design them. I want to create them. I want to do them as much as possible, as any other person would probably want to do. But it's finding the time and the effort to push for it. And that's where, like, Project Toon is not gonna. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Project Toon is not really going anywhere at the moment, and I keep on designing a few. That is a lot of creepers. Hello. Blow up. You. Oh, you died. You died. Okay, cool. We sorted them. And I'll talk a little bit about how Project Toon was going to be different than Vlare, YouTube, all of these different YouTube alternatives and all that. So my concept was, okay, so you have YouTube with channels, and you have you swap different channels, and then that means that you can swap as a different viewer, and then you can comment things, and it comments as the channel. And I find that annoying. I find that really annoying because I want to be me, but then I might want to swap channel to be able to then then just like go, oh yeah, I'm creating this content now. I'm creating, say, gaming content on here, and then I'm creating normal video stuff on here, and I'm swapping between it. I'm not doing that at the current moment on this channel. I'm mainly pushing towards gaming, but I'll probably do some other stuff as well. And I wanted to separate YouTubers and creators, making it so that you had like, okay, you have users and you have channels or studios, I wanted to call them. So it ended up being those two different concepts first of all, and then it was like, okay, I also don't want users to put an image of themselves or something on, because one, certain people don't like showing themselves, and two, I would rather do it a little bit different. Like it might as well go a little bit different than what it is normally. So my concept was, okay, we'll have little toon characters, like these little character things, these little character models, what you can mess around with, you can customize, you can unlock stuff from when you're around the website and all that. You slowly unlock certain things, so you go, oh, you've been watching videos for this long, you now get a achievement and maybe a badge or something, and you then get an item. So you get like, okay, so you've been watching videos for this long, now you get these glasses or something. And that means that like over time, if say like a studio who's developing content, they're getting popular or something, the team could reach out to them and go, hey, we would like to create a item for certain people of your viewers, where they can get inside of the website. And then it's like, okay, cool. So say someone reaches 1,000 subscribers, for instance. We then reach out and go, hey, we want to make a code for your item, what you'll sell on your personal like item shop, but we'll give you, say, 50 codes or something for you to be able to give out to users. What is something what your channel does, what we can kind of create for a item, or cosmetic item, for their toonies. And that was the like first step of like what I was doing. I was creating like a design for the characters, and then I was slowly creating like little designs for like concepts of what all these different cosmetics for users and stuff could be. And I guess over time people could like unlock these cosmetics from all different things. Like oh you could unlock it from like, oh god, I almost like fell into something. You can unlock it from, say, like, oh, I've watched this many hours, and I love statistics, so statistics would be a key thing on the website. And the way I kind of displayed it is as most people would probably think of, like being a weird. It's a weird system, yeah. I get that. It's like, oh yeah, you have all of these different things of like, oh yeah, you can socialize on the comment section, and as people come into the website or come in and watch a video, they kind of sit down in like it, or their little icon is showing up saying they're watching it at the current moment. And maybe have a little thing that says that they currently paused it, and maybe you can see what part they are at, and stuff like that. So it's like all little ideas what kind of made this big one. What would have been quite cool as a concept. I don't have enough time to develop it as a creator. Right, I could just drop everything and go, oh yeah, I'm just going to create this, and push myself to creating all of this code and all of that. But it's also the case of, do I want to spend the next like 2-3 years trying to develop this thing that also could completely just go nowhere. So yeah, Any questions so far?
No, not really.
Did I kind of cover
I've-
most things?
Why does my desert look like a pancake
Your desert looks like a pancake.
in RPG Maker?
Oh, I don't know. I was going to look at the desert on here. I'm like, it doesn't look like a pancake, does it? Look, I know I
Okay,
mapped
make
out.
myself very clear, did I?
No.
So yeah, I've been wondering if I don't really know about this server. I've been thinking about I want to do like stuff for the server and stuff because I really like it and it's like there's a lot of cool people here, and I
What server are you talking about?
advertise this New Beginnings. I
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
want to rebrand it again a little bit, but I don't know. I can invite.
Yeah. Wait.
I'm in a lot of servers that are related to like I'm in another community of people, so I can, and there's like a bunch of advertisement channels. So then and then we can rename this server to something else. I don't know. These are just ideas.
Yeah. Well, I definitely do want to like. I'm gonna do a full rebrand at some stage. Like it's not not a full thing of like, oh yeah, New Beginnings is just gonna be the always new thing. Like it's always gonna be called New Beginnings, or I'm gonna change it to Old Beginnings in the next year or so. No, a rebrand would be good for the Discord server. I'm just right now. Yeah, I haven't been really on much, and I haven't really done much, and I haven't really pushed for anything at the current moment, and I need to push for stuff. I need to push for the Discord, and I need to push for my series and whatever else I'm pushing for, like this Minecraft world, this pretty cool Minecraft world, or Minecraft server, I mean. I've lit up a lot of places now. But it's working out the actual thing that I kind of want to go for, in the way of, oh yeah, what do I actually call it, or what do I brand it as, like, because I could rebrand it to like Mivu or whatever, and make Mivu my thing instead, but I also don't want to do that. Like it's not probably a wise
Yeah,
thing to do.
yeah, it's not really. If you change this back to Mivu, then probably be like a little bit like I don't know, a little bit stupid because we had this server of Mivu before,
Yeah.
but then we just realized about Belcher, and you know.
And then he was like, oh, you're not allowed to use the name ever again. I now take away your permission to be able to use the name. It's like, I can still say the name and everything, and we can still talk about it and all that. Like, there's nothing stopping you from taking away my free speech, sort of thing. But fair enough, you don't want me to use the name, I'll change it. And then it was, I forgot what I renamed it to at one point.
No, it was like something, I don't know, it was like something pretty.
Oh, it was Fuck Me. That's what it was,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
God.
I just called it
Yeah.
that. And I explained and everything, going, oh yeah, like it was for Mivu, and now like Brandon took away my permission because of my video lately of me talking about like how he's,
Which is really, really dumb.
yeah. Well, if you want to prove a point, deny it, like completely deny a point to prove it, sort of thing. Like the reaction of what he was like. Complete, like the thing is, if my video and that was it, my video released, everyone looked at it and went, okay, fair enough, we'll talk about it and all of that, and then Brandon went, no, I can prove that I made the code and all that, and he proved it, but he used, say, something else as a concept, or he sells the code for money or whatever. I went, okay, fair enough, my fault, just don't get rid of my videos. But when you start denying, taking away videos and all of that, you kind of prove the person right. When you kind of kick up a strop, kind of like he did. is you see a lot of the time if someone kicks up a strop, it's probably because you're right, and they know you're right, and they don't want you to be right, but you're right. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it's also the case of it's kind of how it works. And I could push PVC to be a better thing, but one, I prefer not to, and two, I could do something different. Like, okay, we can go on Valera, or we can try and find a YouTube alternative. I'm always looking for YouTube alternatives to look at now.
Yeah, but kind of the reason why I'm not on board with the New Beginnings idea, and I want to rebrand it, and I have a lot of ideas for this server. It's just because, this has really like a content creator theme.
Yeah, I definitely want it to stay a content creator theme if we can, unless you have a different idea.
Yeah, I don't really like the fact that it's only centered towards content creators. I kind of just want it to be like, like I've shown something like a server called like Something for Everyone. It's just like a server where you could talk to everybody and stuff.
Yeah, I've used servers like that before, and they're popular, but some of them aren't popular. They're very like centered around a small community. And yeah, we could go for like a concept like that. The main thing is I'm a content creator myself, and I look for content creators.
A lot of people are content creaters, though.
Yeah, was good. And
I mean, you can still keep like the YouTuber role. It's just for people like you. You should probably have like a standard for that. Like if you have like over 1,000.
Oh.
Say that again because you cut out.
Oh yeah, I just got called. If you had like 1,000 subscribers or something, then you would have the YouTuber role.
Well, 1,000 subscribers is a lot for most of us content creators on the server at the moment.
100 or 200. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I know that because I'm doing these streams and everything. I know that I'm slowly on my way to getting to 100 subscribers. The thing is, if say if I branded it like, oh yeah, well if you're a content creator with over 1,000, say 1,000 subscribers when it gets to that point.
But that like the YouTuber role is just like miscellaneous or something, or the word I forgot the word, said it wrong, but still, it's still it maybe make the self-promote channel for like Discord servers too.
Yeah. Well, the self-promote channel I haven't put to Discord servers because otherwise people come in, spam Discord servers, and then leave. But I do want to select, say, a few Discord servers occasionally and go, oh, just check out these Discord servers and kind of promote them as people can like message me a Discord server. I check them out and go, oh yeah, it's a pretty cool Discord server. But it's also the case if I don't want.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool Discord servers I'm in. Like there's this one server. I have a friend named Tony, and he's like really popular, and he has like a server, and there's like VCs and voice chats in there like every day, and it's like really active. It's like over 100 members.
Yeah, I definitely want to do something like events, like because
and partner servers or something.
Yeah, because there's so much you can do on a Discord server. Like there's so you could just go, oh yeah, we're just gonna go in a voice chat and we'll see what we can do in a voice chat. Like right now we're all in a voice chat and we could just see what we're kind of talking about and doing that. Like I'm doing a live stream and just talking. Or you can go to like a more advanced thing of like, okay,
too much time on this level.
Like you could do something else of like, okay, we'll organize an event, so we'll go, okay, on this day we're gonna start this content creator challenge or something like that. It'll be really cool to do like several content creator challenge things, and I'm glad that people are still kind of sticking around on the Discord server, and I definitely do want to now promote it a lot more, especially as you've said that like you enjoyed the Discord server and feel like you could do so much more on the Discord server. Definitely shows that I at least done it correctly the first time when people were on here, and people kind of want to stick around. It's just kind of doing it again. That's the main thing. So yeah, we should definitely work on the Discord server in a bit. I might finish the live stream in a bit, and then we'll start working on the Discord server or something.
Oh, maybe actually instead you can end the Minecraft live stream, and then you could start a stream like working on the New Beginnings Discord server.
Yeah, I could, but that's also like 3 videos or whatever. That's a lot of live streams and stuff. Hey, whoever joined.
It's never too late. What's up?
Oh,
Bloody orange.
who's this?
I see the BC is finally active. It was like never active like for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I've been busy in a while. I've just started making videos and live streaming and all that again. I'm currently live streaming. Hey, Dawn P fan.
Oh, Dawn P fan.
But yeah, we're just discussing about actually changing the live stream and not live stream, changing the Discord and fixing it up a little bit more so that people can actually do stuff on it a little bit more than what it currently.
Oh, you mean like changing the server a bit?
Yeah, like just like fixing it up and making it like brand new and like making it so that it functions for not just content creators but also people who just want to generally be in it. What would be good if we do it right.
Yeah.
We're just discussing like ways that we can make the server a little bit more better.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Well, I'm glad the server is kind of active again because it wasn't active for a while. So.
Yeah, well, I'm on every day now.
Once we get the server like more popular, then maybe there'd be maybe it'd be like voice chat like every single, like everybody's.
Yeah. Well, if I'm doing streams often, I'll probably just end up in the voice chat now, because it would be better just to go in a voice chat and end up with like some people in the voice chat and all that, and then we could just talk about stuff and all that. It's better than just sitting there on your own and going, oh yeah, we're doing all of this, and and I'm just being boring. I want that done.
Hey guys, I have a question.
Hey, who have you got a question for?
Yeah, I have a question.
Alright, say your question.
So it's kind of like an odd request, but basically, right, it's like a site that like allows you to watch a video together. It's like you send a link and create a room and then.
Oh yeah, like watch together.
Yes,
I've been on that before.
Is that YouTube, like a YouTube based?
Yeah, it's YouTube based. It's like you can search up a YouTube video, make a playlist, and you can share the link with other people so they can watch it like together. It's basically the name, watch together.
Yeah, are you guys gonna watch something?
What is it?
I might in a bit. I'm currently streaming, so it's not best to like record YouTube whilst streaming on YouTube because of copyright issues and everything.
Yeah.
By the way, Dwampy fan says hello to all of you. Hello, Dwampy fan. I'm doing good. Who are the other people? All of the other people are on my Discord server. I'm going to be updating the Discord server and probably announcing more about it and stuff in the future to kind of get it out there again. Because I wasn't active for like several months on it.
Oh, look, it's Mems. Hello, Mems. You animate for my show.
Yeah, he said watch 10 hours of black screen.
Yeah, that's a good.
I know Ed in real life. The rest I don't. Yeah, I don't know the rest of you in real life.
Yo, guys, if you are wondering like what the video is about, well, you don't have to watch it now because I know you're streaming, so you can like maybe you can do it later. I don't know, that's your choice, but
yeah,
the video is about a guy going in public and warning in people's ears, and then they get really mad. And you just like,
oh funny. no, I wouldn't be able to watch that sort of stuff. The thing is,
like stupid pranks. You know,
Yeah.
I don't like that sort of stuff because you know it's gonna be like fake and stuff.
It's
You
rather
know?
No, it's
fake
not.
or it's just cringy as shit, and it's like, no, I
No,
can't
it's
watch
not. It's
this.
not
Yeah.
fake. You can tell it's real. It's pretty real. Like I can tell.
Yeah, but it'd probably be really, even though it's funny, it'd probably be really fucking cringy, and I would hate it a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate that sort of things. The thing is, I watch. Lately, I've been watching stuff like Hermitcraft and all that. So I started my Coco Craft series, what I'm hoping to invite people to and all that. Die, please, thank you.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Okay,
hoping.
I'm done with this game. This is no. Get me out of this game. Get me out.
I'm still trying to like create this animated series I'm trying to work on, but
Oh, have
it's
you?
kind of hard. I don't have a team, so it's kind of hard to do. So
Yeah.
I might just like be a regular YouTuber. When I mean regular YouTuber, I mean YouTuber that has a camera in their phone. That's what I mean by regular YouTuber.
Like
Okay,
like
so
like a life YouTuber, like a vlogger.
no, yeah, but it won't be. I can't go outside because you know why. But yeah,
Yeah.
I meant like, you know how PewDiePie does like meme reviews and
Yeah.
stuff. Or
Yeah.
Markiplier, Jack,
Like it does have a name. It's still like a vlog, but it's in what's it, just a desk vlog or something? I forgot what the actual technical
yeah,
term
something
of it.
like that. Something like that. Yeah. And basically, what I will be doing is like make videos like that, and it's somehow hopefully I can get monetized, and I can use that money towards the series, so I can get like a team instead of me having to make the episode all by myself. I don't know which option would be quicker, like if I learn the skills over years and years to learn to make the episode, or
Well,
just like
if you want, because you seem like quite a chill person and all that, and I like editing and stuff. If you want to like make videos and what, send me off the footage in any way or form of what you can, so that I can download it and I'll edit it for you. Because I like
really,
editing. Yeah, like I love editing, and it's the case of like I'm always
yeah.
trying to find people to edit for and everything. So it'd be
Oh,
good to kind of edit for some people, and if it does well, like you said, you'll be able to develop like a bigger team and all that, so you can get like people to research and all of this, all of that. But yeah, like if you want me to edit, I'll edit for you.
thanks. I can give you credit if you want.
Yeah, that would be cool. Because it just gives me something else to do instead of like all my videos and all that. Like I'll try and carry on my videos. It's just
Yeah, because you don't like being bored. You just like having stuff to do a lot.
yeah,
Like you're always busy and stuff.
yeah. It just gives me an extra thing to do, and it means that I'm not like bored by going, oh yeah, I'm just creating like this video, the next video of that series, and just so on and so forth for the next like
Yeah.
however long it is, because that'd just be annoying.
Yeah, I thought about like making a video called "The Most Nastiest Food." Just me reacting to the most nastiest food. Like there's this thing in America where this people literally like deep fry butter and it's nasty. So
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, I've
really,
heard
it's
about
really,
that.
You want some, yeah, the deep fry butter, Mars bars, all sorts over there.
I don't think America has a really good taste in food.
And no, they just deep fry everything.
well, I lived in America.
Even
I
though
never
that's good,
saw
it's like
deep fried
really
butter.
disgusting.
Yeah,
It's basically like a heart attack on a stick. So I don't,
it sounds like it.
Heart attack on the.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's nasty. I saw someone eating it with a fork, and it's like, why are you eating it with a fork? Like that's even worse.
Have you seen people eat pizza with forks, knife and fork?
Oh my
Never,
God.
never, ever, never. Nope. They always use their hands to eat pizza.
My dad's girlfriend does it.
Oh,
I mean, you can obviously like use scissors or a knife to cut it up a bit to like make the slices, obviously. But
Why not a pizza cutter to do that? Oh, I'm gonna die.
I have a question.
Deep fried
oh, yeah,
Oreos.
just don't know. Oh, I thought you said deep fried
Oh,
orange.
I had that. I had that before. A deep fried Oreo. I had like a water park. It was like a water park. It was like selling them. and I brought some. It was actually really good. And it had funnel cake and what else they had? I forgot. They had other stuff too.
I'm lagging. Yeah.
Wait, Y or B?
No, I was lagging
Uh,
because I'm playing
Orby
my.
said something about his grandma was crying today, like a lot. I don't know why, but that's what Orby said.
Hold on a second. Let me get downstairs.
Alright, cool. My Minecraft. Oh, how long have I been streaming for? Oh, 2 hours? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You forgot I was streaming?
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let me...
Yeah, I might end this stream.
Oh,
Alright,
guys,
so
I
the
gotta-
reason my
I gotta
grandma
go
was
eat.
crying is it's because my great grandma passed
I'm
away
gonna
today.
get some.
Oh.
So my grandma was like really sad. Why did my light just turn off?
But by the way,
Guys,
I wasn't laughing
yo,
at that. I was laughing
I gotta go.
at how
I
long I was
gotta go
streaming.
eat.
No, I know you weren't laughing at that.
I'll be back in a minute because I'm just gonna end the stream and everything. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's just easier on my own, and I'll be back in just like 5 minutes. Okay, that was good. That was a good stream. Currently I'm like going disconnected. Yep. Bye bye NASA. NASA apparently commented on my thing, but yeah, it was a good stream. Yeah, we got a lot going on at the current moment with like Utiltium was a great server. There's a link there. Well, there's not a link down in the description, but there is the thing down in the description to be able to actually copy and paste it so that you can actually use it. So there's mine right there. And then there's CocoCraft, what I love using, 2B2T, what I was going to try and play today. This Legend Play, well, it's a weird server, what the people want me to stream on, what I'll try and probably do tomorrow or whenever I can. Still got to record CocoCraft, so I'll do that in the meantime. There's Hypixel as well, I'm probably not going to really play much of. But yeah, we're going to do some CocoCraft and everything in a video, and I'm going to be trying to stream a lot more than anything. I'm going to try and like stream a little bit and just generally do some amazing things during the time of not being able to go out and stuff. The reason why like I can't go out and things is because of health in the household and everything. That and we're technically still in isolation and stuff like that. And I don't like going outside. And I was going to go outside a lot more before, but now I just can't be bothered to. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this live stream. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I would love to be able to get up to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, hopefully. We're at 61 right now. Well, it's amazing to be able to actually get up to 61, and we're going to see how much more gaming we can do in the near future. Thank you very much for watching this live stream on the whole game of Utiltium. And yeah, I can't say the actual server name. The owners are going to probably moan at me because I can't say the actual server name. But it was a great Anarchy world in all that. You can just like log in and use like a little password what you register with to be able to log in. Don't use your actual password from anything else. Please don't try and do that. Try and use a password that you'll remember, even if it's just like a series that you really like or whatever it is. I'm not going to say much because otherwise you might use it and then people can guess it or whatever. Just use something that you will remember, and yeah, that would be good to log into. But yeah, I've been Kenneth Cox, and yeah, you'll see me in the next video. Well, live stream or video, whichever one comes first. But yeah, I'll see you